What's up? What's up? I'm Young Fangara. I'm a musician. And that's. I'm not gonna say that's all there is to me, but that's pretty much what I do. So yeah. I just want to try this today because it's something I've been wanting to do. It's something I've done before, but I never stuck with it long enough to, just really, reach the hearts of the people through my, just through my expression of what I believe in, what I've experienced and stuff like that. So basically what I want to talk about today is how everybody, it's like we've just really picked up the pace on Earth, and everybody's in this space where they want to basically leave a mark here, whether it be something pleasant or it be something very some villain type of stuff, but people want to be remembered when they leave today. In today's time, people want to be remembered in some way. They just want to be legendary. And now that I'm really saying this out loud, this is actually it's kind of I'll say it's a joyous moment for me, because this is something that I actually have been longing to see from humanity. But it's now that I just really just sitting here and just taking it in, it's slowly just coming to me that people may not be as aggressive about it maybe as I am, and I don't mean to be aggressive. I should use the word passionate. Not saying that people are lacking passion, but it's just I'm so passionate about living a legacy, being a living legend. Not to my expense, I don't think, but it's just that I want to give so much of myself that people have people's hearts are full of me, full of my essence when I leave this earth. And that is what it's been my wish that everybody has that same attitude about life, because we are meant to share ourselves, in my opinion. So that actually gets me to what I really want to, the beginning of what I want to say. So we're meant to share. People have been sharing so much of themselves today that if you think that you don't have help, you just not realizing what's right in front of you. When people say your life is right in front of you, people are always on the internet talking about how you can do this, how you can do that, telling you the steps to take to get to where you need to go. People just won't stop talking about how to achieve success. Everybody's talking about it, or they're motivating you, or they're giving you their testimony about how they got from here to there. That's inspiration. You feel me? You gotta take that in and be conscious, be aware of the fact that you're really absorbing this. This stuff is priceless. We are in a very, very good time, no matter how bad it seems. There is good here. And see, now that I just said that out loud, I'm becoming more aware of it. Just like with the legacy stuff. See, the more aware you become of something, the greater chance you have of putting it into repetition. The more you're aware of the fact that you need to do this, or that you've done this before, and even if it was just the smallest result, The fact that you got a result means that you can probably get a bigger result. So if you just keep going, like, you just gotta keep going, man. But like, to stay on the point, the main point really was what I'm really trying to make with becoming aware of the things that you learn, the things that you've put into practice, the things that people have told you, whether, you know, stuck with you all the way or not, the things that you've seen happen for other people. If you remain aware of all these things, you can, if you practice becoming aware of knowledge, like train your mind to, like, when you hear somebody, when you on Instagram or something like that, and you see somebody talking about what worked for them or how this can help you or something like that, and it feels and it resonates with your spirit as truth, and you using your discernment to you know, see what is really worth. When you really train your mind to take, you know, be alert for things that are educational and feeding you wisdom and knowledge, you're more likely to harness that. When you're more aware of the knowledge around you, you're more likely to harness it and keep it as part of your persona, as part of your daily routine and stuff like that. Like, you're more to really harness it and hone it as part of you. So you gotta just know, like, there's help everywhere, bro. Like, yes, there are people who are gonna wanna keep you out of, you know, the circle and the loops, you know, and all the subcultures and all this stuff and all the, you know, I don't wanna get on that too much, because I don't wanna focus on the negative. But the positive part is that if you piece together all these nuggets of wisdom, bro, if you piece together all this stuff, you can get some results. I mean, like, think about it, bro. Do you really think that people are just stumbling upon these pots of gold, bro? Like, no, bro. They learn from somewhere. If you learn something, bro, you can use that knowledge as power. See, I heard somebody say, knowledge isn't power. The application of knowledge is power. Now, I wouldn't say that knowledge isn't power, you know, but I get what he's saying. Like, you know, and that can really help you, because a lot of times when you hear all these different pieces of knowledge, sometimes it might seem like they contradict each other. It might seem like they're contradicting each other, but they're really saying the same thing, they're just putting, each person is putting a different light on it. They're shedding a different light on it. So you just gotta, you know, practice getting each thing for what it's worth and how it matches your spirit, your soul, your philosophies, your belief system, your relationship with the Creator, and, you know, discerning your way through all of this stuff. And that gets very easy the more you practice it. Like, the more you practice feeling your way through life and reading the energy of your life, and by that I mean like when you read the room, like your world, your life, just that's your room. Read the room, bro. What is going on in your life? What is the energy in your life telling you? That's what I mean by that. So if you piece together all these knowledges, I'm tripping. If you piece together all of this knowledge, all these pieces of knowledge, you will come across some, you know, just some good stuff. And it'll be because it accumulated in you as your own type of formula. And that's bringing me to my next point. Your formula of resources within you, and the deep what's the word I'm thinking of? I'm gonna just use a word. I'll just say the deep treasures within you, man. Like, it's a deep treasure chest, within you, and it's many treasure chests within you, and you can, pull all types of stuff from within you, stuff that nobody told you, and it's not you making stuff up, because within you is a source that comes from the Creator. That equals power, knowledge, wisdom, everything you need, resources, which all those things can be resources. All of this stuff, bro, help is everywhere. Help comes from within you too. Don't think that you have to go outside of yourself for help. You don't. And I know a lot of people are already saying a lot of the stuff I've said, but I think that I need to shed my light on it. I can be one of these things, one of these sources of, if anything, is just maybe an opportunity to shift your perspective or just open your mind to a new light. I'm just one of the lights that you've seen before. You feel me? So, yeah, your formula. You have to put together, you have to mold yourself. You have to remold yourself. Remold yourself within and on the outside. Remold yourself into exactly, like, say you are creating a tool for a specific job. Don't call yourself a tool, but just take what I'm saying. You have to be that tool that you equip to get the job done. You have to be that tool. You have to be that weapon that you need to defeat the boss on the boss level in this game. You have to be that weapon. Like, bro, or sis, whatever. You got this. A lot of the things that I've noticed, like even with myself and what I've taken in from, like, I guess just social media and stuff, and what I hear people talk about, like, basically it's like it just get hard sometimes. Like sometimes you just get lost in your mind and you be like, things shouldn't be like this, and you start thinking about how things should be. The best thing that I could tell you at this point right here, with my mind right now, how I'm feeling right now, is remember why you started, and remember how you felt about what you started when you started it. So what I'm saying is, if you're watching this, you're probably trying to figure something out, or you got a lot of things figured out, and you just figure, hey, maybe this might help me, get closer to some solution in my mind. So you're on a journey, and you started this journey at some point. This main journey of your life, the passionate part of your life, when you're living your passions, right? Okay, so when you started, you probably felt like, because you wouldn't start it if you didn't feel like you could do it. You felt like you could do it. You knew you could do it. That's why you started, because you was like, I'm gonna go do it. Get back in that space. Get back to where you're like, I'm gonna go do it. Whatever's around me right now doesn't matter. Like in the beginning, right? Whatever's around me right now doesn't matter. I'm about to go do what I want to do, because this is my life. I feel like I can do it because I just saw it in my mind. If I can see it in my mind, then I can do it. Why can't I do what I want to do? You feel me? That's how you gotta be about it. Like, why not? Why can't I have what I want? You know how when you were younger and you didn't like when people told you couldn't have what you wanted before you knew that life doesn't always go like that? Well, I'm here to tell you that life can go like that. I'll say all things are possible with the Creator. And then I'll say all things that are good are possible with the Creator. Every, good thing comes from God, you feel me? Like, that's what it says in the Bible, right? So, I think it says something like every good thing from above is a gift from God or something like that. So yeah, because I'm not going to say that you can always have what you want. Like, if you want to just take over the world and destroy the whole world right now, there's a possibility you could, but then there's a possibility somebody might stop you because that's not within the balance of, like natural law and universal laws and shit like that. Like, the universe is supposed to, support positive vibrations and shit like that. You feel me? Like, but that's not the point. I'm just saying, the point is that if you are seeking out something that can benefit the world, including yourself, because you are a part of everybody. When you say I want to help the world, or I want to leave the world better than I left it, you're leaving yourself better than you found yourself at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't leave yourself out, because I went down that road just to see what it was worth, But yeah, it's not about me right now. But yeah, if I speak on myself, it's for a lesson. You know what I'm saying? So it's just to help you. It's just to help bring it home for you. So yeah, like, I'm not just talking about stuff that I haven't experienced. So yeah, and to add to that I'm not speaking on stuff that I haven't experienced. I'm not gonna say I'm the most successful person in the world, because I'm not. I'm what people would call, people would just look over me. People, and that's how I feel sometimes. Like, people just look over me, but I don't let that get to me, because, like, I know what I'm worth. Like, I know if I keep going, I can really accomplish some major things in this world. So, and that's why I'm speaking right now, because I'm like, it's about helping people. Like, the greatness in you comes from how many people you helped. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what measures your greatness to me. So that's what I'm just making an effort to help somebody. This might not even help you, but I don't know. But yeah. So yeah, just remember, you can have what you want as long as you're making an effort to leave the world better than you found it. As long as you're doing that, you're good. You can make money. You can influence people, especially if it's positive. You can negatively influence people. So, but I wouldn't recommend doing that. You feel me? Because that's not cool, bro. That's really not cool, because you was probably negatively influenced if you want to negatively influence somebody. And if you ever realize that somebody negatively influenced you one day and that they did it on purpose, you might not feel, too good about that. The fact that somebody, handled you like that. Now, I won't gonna say somebody handled you, but like the fact that somebody tried to manipulate you like that, and then how you think them people gonna feel about you, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. But yeah, the basic point I want to make is that you can use the resources around you. Like, it's everywhere, bro. The only thing you gotta do is slow down and pay attention and stay aware. Stay alert. Stay alert. Stay alert. Now, the last part of this is gonna be about the world within you. The world within you is endless. The world around you is endless. I think that's what I feel. That's what the energy surrounding me tells me, that the world is endless. The Creator tells me that the world is endless. My spirit is telling me that the world is endless, because my spirit is endless. Now, I'm not gonna say I know exactly how everything in the universe works. Of course I don't. Maybe there's somebody who does know exactly how all this stuff works. Maybe nobody but the Creator knows. I don't know. But all I know is that everything in me tells me that life is endless, and that the world within me, I know the world within me is endless. I know how that works. And what I would say to finally explain what I'm saying is, it's like spirit translation. Talking to the Creator, talking to your spirit, trusting. You get a feel for the truth in your spirit. The more you speak with the Creator, the more you speak with your spirit, the more you speak within the world within, you get a feel for what's true. You can just hear something, and I know most people, people have probably talked about this before, I don't know, but you can just hear something, and that feeling you might get when you hear something, you be you might not even think about the fact that, okay, this feels like truth, but that's what happens a lot of times, I think, is you hear something and you go with that because that feels more like truth than what you heard over here, over there, or over, you know what I'm saying? You might lean towards another side because over there it didn't feel like as much truth, it didn't really resonate with you. But over here, it's the light just it shined through your spirit, you know what I'm saying? The path was revealed. That's truth. So that's how it is when you're trying to translate your spirit for the answers. What your spirit is always trying to tell you stuff. You just gotta allow it to translate itself throughout your being. Throughout your being. So it's if you wanna know something, cause I know a lot of people I've heard that people I've never really had this as much of a problem. But I know a lot of people say they don't hear back from God, they pray to God and they don't hear him talk back and stuff like that. And man, you just gotta slow down and realize that you are spirit, you are energy. And the same way you read the room is the same way you can read yourself. When you read the room and it's awkward, read yourself and realize what's going on within you. And what the Creator is saying, you can read God like that. God is a spirit. If you can read your spirit, you can read His spirit. Now, I'm not saying you're gonna sit there and know everything about God in a second, but that's how you get to know who He is. Who He is. You know what I'm saying? The point of learning from the Creator, the source or the source or the universe, it's the point of it is to learn from the origins of all of this stuff and piece it together until you get to your present moment, and you can really get a feel, and it's you're creating knowledge. It's you're creating knowledge based on intuition and translation through the spirit. So yeah, now help is everywhere, bro. Help is everywhere. Just take it all in, write stuff down if you need to, put stuff into practice, repetition, rinse and repeat. Make note of the things in your mind and on paper if you need to that really help you the most, and put those things into practice. When you start getting results in something, don't, say you are trying to market a product and people start buying when you do this one thing. I wouldn't say that you just go do that to the max, but just add it into your formula, that formula within we talked about. Add it to that, and don't force anything, but just allow the help to work. And, I hope this helped you. I got a lot of love for the world, for the earth, and for the people in it. So I hope this helped you. I'm your phone guard. This is my first time doing this in a long time. I will get better with time, definitely. I could have done this better, but I just, not gonna say I could have done it better, but I could have done it differently if I was to sit here all night and keep starting over. But I think if I just put out my natural thoughts, through my natural thought process of right now, if I just do it like this, it'll come off natural to you, and it'll resonate naturally with your spirit. Cause I'm trying to get you to get caught up in this energy that I'm in right now. I want you to feel this right now. So if I do it on this first go right now, it'll resonate in a certain way. So when I'm planting the seed on the right day, you know what I'm saying? Let's just say I waited until fall season to plant the seed, or whatever season. I don't even know when you plant seeds or nothing like that. But let's just say I just waited on the right day to plant the seed at the right time. You know what I'm saying? So when it's in the soil, it'll take root in a certain way, because it was the day the day it was planted. You know, the way the weather was, the state of the soil that day. You know, after I had prepared the soil. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the foundation has been laid in a certain way that you will pick it up. You get what I'm saying? Fuck it. I'm talking too much, but yeah. Much love to everybody. Peace.